weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And as we get close to the All-Star break, Greg, what's the vibe like in the locker room post-trade deadline?
It's great if you're a playoff team and just knowing your GM wanted to keep you on the squad. Plus, you've got a little break coming up, so lots of happy dressing rooms right now.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Hayward. And that one drops for him.
Attacking right there. Hayward using the strength that he has built up over the years to finish through contact.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. The 3. And that's good. Jamal Murray for 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass the ball from past the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game.
The ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And the layup's good off the glass.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Rozier finds ball. The pass to Richards. Over Jokic. Richards no good. For Denver, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Murray. Caldwell Pope outside. Porter in the corner. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing. Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Murray outside. On the wing, Porter. Here's Jokic. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Back to Jokic. Makes it off the glass. Jokic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Ball. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game.
An active player who just takes pride in his defense. Porter is solid at contesting shots with that reach.
Down low. Here's Jokic. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Jokic with the steal. And now the Nuggets, fast break, throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And there's the drive. Washington with a screen on Murray. Here's Ball. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. Murray against Ball. They set the pick. Passes it to Rozier. Washington sets the pick for Rozier. Out to Hayward. 5 to shoot. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Denver now. They're on a 19-6 run. Jokic with a screen on Ball. Murray for 3. The Nuggets get it back in a new 14. Second shot opportunity. Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Down by 15.
Boy, you've got to admire the toughness of Gordon Hayward. Always looking to finish with strength off the drive.
In the corner, Murray with it. Hits it from three-point range. Murray's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Nuggets.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Rozier finds Ball. Lets it go from 11. It's good. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
There's a good screen. Washington passes to Richards. No good that time. And the Nuggets going the other way. Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. Jokic with it. A fadeaway. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Pass to Washington. The kick out to Ball. Lets it go from 11. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And some changes here for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Cody Martin comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Smith's subbed in for Ball. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Reggie Jackson comes in for Jamal Murray. Smith kicks to Williams. The pass to Washington. Clock at 6. Williams sets a screen for Rozier. Over Brown. And the basket by Rozier.
How about Terry Rozier showing a little bit of versatility. Gets to the mid-range game and makes it good.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Martin dishes to Smith. Rozier looking around. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Rozier.
You're starting to be able to trust that Terry Rozier is going to make these finds.
Pass to Jokic. Feeds to Jackson. Back to Jokic. They could use a bucket. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
Makai Luke's checked in for Terry Rozier. Passes it to Washington. His first shot coming late, and there's another one for the Hornets.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Here's Jokic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Charlotte. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Smith kicks to Washington. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Washington's got it back down to within single digits for Charlotte. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Thomas Bryant is checked in for Denver. Zeke Naji comes in for Aaron Gordon. The Nuggets leading by 9. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Braun hands it from downtown.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Hornets. Pass to Washington. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Bryant. Smith against Jackson. The kick out to Bryant for 3. And they recover it. Jackson passes to Bryant. It's stolen by Smith. Fast break now for Charlotte. Smith's running. Oh, that's blocked. Left side, Brown. Braun. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Hayward. It's rebounded by Naji.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Now Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's up a 3. Naji, good. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Nuggets. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Nuggets so far.
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
So on the floor for Denver, Bruce Brown is out there with Reggie Jackson. And there's Bryant. It's Naji in a power forward. And here is Rozier. The pass the ball. The leader. Bryant with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Over in the corner, Brown gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Ball kicks to Williams. Here's Rozier. Outside for Martin. Shot clock at 6. Ball with the bucket.
Well, LaMelo ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
The Nuggets leading by 15. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. And it's Rozier missing. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Brown dishes to Bryant. Outside Jackson from deep. The shot will not fall. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Pass to Rozier. There's a screen. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Rozier's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, just letting his offense come naturally in pick-and-roll action. Terry Rozier very comfortable in this space.
There's one thing that's become clear about this Hornets team. They've become one of the best passing teams in the league.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Richards passes the ball. From outside, off the mark. And Charlotte's passing has improved a lot in the last few seasons. Greg, even more.
Yeah, their assist numbers have been terrific, and they keep their turnovers to a minimum. That's a trend you want to see continue.
Here's Najee, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Williams inside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Bryant the pass to Najee. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 17.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
Here's Ball, and it's sent back by Bryant.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks. Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
Murray outside. The Nuggets with another miss. Hornets trail by 17. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
A different look for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Bruce Brown. Ball no good. For the Hornets, they come into this one following a loss to Boston. Outside, Martin. Passes to Rozier. Williams a screen. Now Ball. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Murray. Inside, here's Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. 16 points for Jokic.
Maybe the best passing big man in the league. Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
Now the pass to Martin. He dishes it to Williams. Stolen by Gordon. The feed to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Well, the activity of Aaron Gordon, so solid at reading the opposition and taking his chances.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Here's Jokic. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And the Hornets call time here. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Washington's checked in for Nick Richards. Hayward comes in for Cody Martin. Luke's checked in for Terry Rozier. And it's Dennis Smith in for Ball. Washington passes to Hayward. Murray against Smith. Out to Hayward. Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Hayward's got 7 points. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D by Williams.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Washington, that's good.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He has 5. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
He's got 9.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
Pass to Washington. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. The Nuggets leading by 18.
2 minutes.
Now here's Murray. He's got 9.
2 minutes.
In the corner, it's Gordon. And a miss there on the triple. The Hornets have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Back to Washington. There's the 3. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Washington's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Murray kicks to Jokic. And they get it back. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That is his first foul of the game. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
.125 left here in the second. Jokic against Williams, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing headaches for the D. Haven't seen that same type of consistency here in the second.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray.
This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Smith with a screen on Gordon. Washington. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Passes it to Murray. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Caldwell Pope outside. Drills it from outside. Caldwell Pope's got 8 points.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Hayward looking around. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Murray outside. Caldwell Pope outside. Kicks it out to Gordon. From the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists tonight.
Wow, burying that jumper on a more consistent basis. Aaron Gordon superb at realizing when to pull the trigger.
Smith controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Jokic, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
Pretty much automatic tonight at the line, 8 for 8.
And how good has he been at the line?
And Jokic drops them both. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Nuggets on top, running away with this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Joined by Mike Malone. Coach, what did you like most about your team's play in the first half?
Well, energy. We were able to get stops, get out and run, and that's the pace that we have to play at. More of the same defense, take care of it, give them one shot, and they get out and run, get out and attack.
And you kept them on their heels, Coach.
All right, Dave, thank you, and time now.
Hello, folks. Glad to have you with us. The Joker is in the building. So far, Nikola Jokic has been all business.
He's hitting all the buckets. When you got a guy this hot, just got to let him do his thing.
Yeah, no question. His thing is working, running wild. And now, let's take a glance ahead at the games on the docket. Here's the upcoming schedule.
And looking at their schedule, a lot of road games coming up. This is a team that performs well away from home. They like the challenge of winning in other arenas. They feel like they can go total.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Richards in at the 5 roaming the paint. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Here's Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Well, what we know is LaMelo Ball is so young, but already an all-star. The future bright with a guy who can pass it and shoot it as consistently as he can.
So many electric players in this NBA, Doris. But you think LaMelo Ball is as exciting as any?
He is at the top of the list, but that list is long. Think about a Ja Morant. Think about an Anthony Edwards. The league is in good hands for decades to come.
The kick out to Porter. Jokic sets the screen for Porter. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Rozier finds Washington. Murray against Rozier. Pass to Richards. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Richards got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we know Terry Rozier can score it, but you love when he sets his teammates up. That's when his whole game is flowing.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Ball no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And the pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. It's good from long range. Caldwell Pope's got 11 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Ball with the bucket.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The Nuggets leading by 22. Caldwell Pope outside. Right wing for 3, Murray. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Hornets making a change here. Martin's checked in. Charlotte's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Rozier the pass the ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Murray with it. He's got 9. It's Jokic top of the key. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 6 in the quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Ball with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Right side, Porter. Over Martin. No good off the back of the rim. Hornets trail by 21. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Gordon. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Hornets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And it's Washington missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now Jokic, 25 points in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Hornets fans, Doris, are excited to see what LaMelo Ball can do for the franchise.
Well, Kevin, there is no doubt this young man is a special talent. You look no farther than his passing ability, the flair, the vision, the fearlessness. Certainly an easy guy to play with. Now the question becomes, can you start to build the talented pieces around him?
And it's Washington missing. Denver leading by 23, and Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in. And here is Ball. He's got 17 to the middle. The kick out to Rozier. Picked by Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Terry Rozier drawing the whistle right there. Just such a savvy offensive player.
No good on the second free throw.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
Here's Jokic. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And this is why Jokic is an all-star, all-NBA caliber talent, because of his ability to dominate in an effortless fashion.
It's a floater. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Good on the three-point shot. Rozier's got his 3rd basket of the night. And the numbers of Terry Rozier, as you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up, and that helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Ball no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Jokic. Outside Porter. A 3-ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Porter's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
Ball against Murray. Pass to Rozier. From 13 feet, it goes down. Rozier's got 9.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Some changes for Charlotte. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Nick Richards. Mikhailuk comes in for Terry Rozier, and Smith subbed in for Ball. Brown dishes to Bryant. Back to Brown. Launches it. Connects from three-point range. He's got 8.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
For Denver, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Bryant with a screen on Williams. Jackson kicks to Brown. Off target with his 3. Hornets have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Smith the pass to Martin. Here is Hayward. He has 7. Pass to Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, what a play by Dennis Smith Jr. You almost get the sense this guy relishes the opportunity to play through contact.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Gordon dishes to Bryant. He kicks to Jackson. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte. 1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. It's Williams high post. Working on Bryant. Williams finds Smith. The kick out to Williams. Oh, good with the triple. Denver shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Brown outside. Into the lane. Williams with the block. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. The Nuggets making a switch here. Najee's checked in.
And the lineup for the Nuggets, Zeke Najee.
There's 1:26 left in the third, and it's in there.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Smith, and it's blocked. Jackson with it. Now Smith defending. Brown outside. That doesn't go either for Brown. Charlotte's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Mikhailuk. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And this is what you want from Dennis Smith Jr. He has to find the open man and deliver it on time and on target.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Bryant, the shot's good. Brown making the play. Bryant's got his second basket of the night.
What power inside by Thomas Bryant. Boy, don't mess with this guy.
Smith kicks to Hayward.
Good to see Hayward out there on the floor. For the past few years, this guy's dealt with a ton of injuries.
And it's a shame because when he's completely healthy, he's proven he's capable of making an all-star team. Consider this. In every season but his rookie year, he's been a double-digit scorer, and he always does it in very efficient fashion. I think it's easy to admire everything Gordon Hayward brings to the table. This guy can score at all 3 levels, and he can also defend. He's crucial to this team.
Here's Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Smith outside. He's looking for Williams and finds him. misses in close. And so it's Denver leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. We've got Reggie Jackson, also Bruce Brown out there. It's Najee in at the four-man position. Luke passes to Thor. Here's McGowens. Lets the three fly. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Pass to Bryant. Kicks it to Jackson. There's a screen by Bryant.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
The Hornets shooting at 51%. Really solid. McGowens, the pass to Jones. And here is Bouknight. To the wing right side. Off target from outside. And so Brown will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Now here's Jackson. Back to Brown. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his fourth assist in this one.
Building confidence in that deep ball. One from distance in the first, two in the second.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in.
Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Your Hornets Youth Dance Team. All right, everyone. That is your little stingers. Get loud once again for them.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Nugget shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Murray, the pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Jones. It's 2-on-1. Here's Thor. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
Here's Bouknight. And it's blocked. Jokic with it. Murray outside. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Murray's got his sixth assist on the night. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's the screen. Bouknight. And he's good on the three ball. Bouknight's got himself on the board with three there.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Outside, Porter. Back to Jokic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Lately, as we've seen, Doris, a few small market teams stockpiling picks to the extreme. What do you think of that strategy?
Well, the organization that is fully committed to stockpiling picks is clearly the Oklahoma City Thunder. We have yet to see them come out on the other side and build a contending team. Not a small market team, but look at the Miami Heat. They refuse to lose at any cost. They're always looking to win, and I certainly like that mentality.
Porter, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
We know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Is always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
McGowan's the pass to Jones, and Jones snaps it in.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Murray kicks to Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. The Serbian is a solid 7-footer and laser focused. And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for Bouknight. Ball, the pass to Washington. Back to Ball. Charlotte moving it around. A second chance effort, and he nails the jumper. Ball's got 19 points.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Murray kicks to Jokic. There's the triple. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Substitution for the Hornets, Nick Richards.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Hornets. He set the pick. Lets a floater go. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Well, you're looking at the MVP race last season between 3 incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete. That argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
And that one, good.
Wow, the agility to beat the contact. Such a clever move by LaMelo Ball.
And there's the pass to Jokic. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. A different look for Denver. Thomas Bryant comes in for Jokic. And it's Jackson in for Murray. Charlotte's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Ball against Caldwell Pope. Ball, the pass to Mikhailuk. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Washington passes to Smith. 4 on the clock. Here's Richards. And that one goes long.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Astanaji. Caldwell Pope against Ball. Passes it to Porter. Trying to end the drought. That shot misses. And Charlotte will come the other way. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Ball. And the turnover again by Denver. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Smith in the posts. Jackson on him. And it's Smith missing. Smith's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Jackson against Smith. On the wing, Bryant. Back to Jackson. Back to Bryant. The tray. And he recovers it.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Smith dishes the ball. Richards passes the ball. Yes, that goes in. And it's now 23 points for LaMelo Ball.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Braun. A three-pointer off the mark. Charlotte's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nuggets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jokic.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
He kicks to Bryant. Braun. No good on the three. And here are the Hornets now. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Smith the pass to Mikhailuk. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Outside Jackson. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Nicola. Another.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific
and they let it go while I like TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like King's back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down, nigga. fashionista, but I'm fly though. And I know I gave up, but I'm told her I don't, but you can try though. I'm not on top of it yet, but I'm that guy though. I take a look round at my confidence, just wide open, big whipping. I notice they treat me like I'm chosen. Eyes open, heart clean, and my mind focused. Just keeps going how I wrote it. How the you doubt us? I mean, back then it made sense, but it's like now what? Now they down to come round just to be round us. You ain't one of my dogs, why do you hound us? It's very few of you I like, but it's a whole lot of y'all I don't trust. Cause 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I
disrespect me, I'ma be in all black. Coming in by some know that. Decoy and Rusty and Duck Dog. Riding top down, so we like the trucks pause. MFG riding full deep. Claiming they know. Don't even go there, Warden, cause I'm ready to mass up. I heard about the money, that's a nice change. For the right price, try, I can do the right thing. Only God knows what the future might bring. Might be shy, might be trifling.